Okay, we're in the attic. We're at the Mary line where the four corners of the building, of the boxes, for the systems-built boxes, meet. The blower doors are running at a negative 50 pascals. It's creating a simulation of equal to a 20-mile-an-hour wind. It's under a negative pressure, so it's actually drawing hot humid air into the attic. This occurs when we have duct leakage and differential pressures, as described earlier in the report. You can certainly see, though, that this whole junction, that where the two buildings run from front to back and also meet from left to right, this entire married line needs to be addressed and air sealed. It's leaking all the way down the connection. So all four inside connections and married lines need to be addressed and air sealed. In the attic, with the blower door operating, we have a negative 50 pascal simulating a 20-mile-an-hour wind operating on the thermal envelope of the house. And you can see that right above this exhaust fan in this bathroom, it's not air sealed around the perimeter of it. The entire perimeter is loose. You see where the smoke is being drawn in around this entire fan itself. So that certainly needs to be air sealed because when the fan is running, when they're in the shower, creating hot, humid conditions, they're running this exhaust fan to remove those humidity. So it's drawing in hot, humid air from the attic while it's operating. But also when the house goes under negative pressure, it's creating the differential pressure. So it's also drawing in the hot, humid, dusty attic air, increasing utility costs and also decreasing comfort. In addition to that, you can see in his section here, when they transition from the connection of the ductwork, they removed a very large section of the insulation, and that really needs to be improved. We need to take some foam in a can and add insulation back to this section because this is a big thermal bridge that's allowing energy to go right into the bathroom directly below us. They did something similar, too, for the top plate penetrations for some of the electrical boxes, and we've noticed that big chunk insulation is missing, and also those connections, those electrical junction boxes are not air sealed. So wherever there's a top plate penetration, a ceiling penetration, or an exhaust fan such as this, it certainly needs to be air sealed, and the insulation needs to be addressed and improved. The house is under negative pressure, and this is a hole for a smoke detector directly below us, and it's not air sealed, and it's also not insulated very well. So you can see where the smoke is being drawn in with the blower door running quite easily through the house. So this certainly needs to be air sealed and properly insulated in order to control cost and comfort. And eventually this will create some moisture problems within the house too, which certainly can degrade the structure and integrity of the building. All right, we're in the attic, and this is a top plate penetration. Looks for a television coaxial cable. This is something actually was added after the fact. And the house is under negative pressure because of the blower door. And you see the smoke is being drawn easily into the attic, which also means that the hot, humid, dusty attic air goes into the house, too, from the second law of thermodynamics of more going to less and hot going towards cold. But also when the house goes into differential pressures, when the blow dryer is running, or the cooktop exhaust, or because of the duct leakage, the differential pressures, that we are drawing very easily this hot, humid air, affecting the energy efficiency and the comfort of the house, and overall structural durability will be affected too because of our hot, moist, humid conditions in the Gulf South. We're under negative pressure with the blower door. This is not a top plate penetration. This is not an electrical connection. This is actually where two ceiling SIP panels are joined together. And you can see that it's drawing smoke in between the panels, which is unusual because these panels will typically have a spline in them or some type of tongue and groove to prevent air leakage and air filtration. Although the envelope is pretty tight with the blower door, this certainly shouldn't be happening because the hot, dusty, humid attic air will certainly get inside the panel and eventually inside the house while it's permeating. The vapor will be permeating the sheetrock down below. So I'm going to suggest that all of these marriage lines from the attic side be caulked with a polyurethane elastic caulking so that it will stretch and flex and be elastic from the hot and cold and expansion contraction of the wood, but also the caulk itself will be able to fill this crack. instead of using can foam, which will not make a good uniform connection, but also the can foam was not very elastic enough, so it won't go ahead and stretch and expand and contract with the movement of the wood.